Ever felt too normal, like 100% generic? Good news is there's a tiny, almost microscopic chance your DNA holds a sinister secret. A genetic mutation so rare it makes you look like the result of some crazy lab experiment, just, without a cape, without powers, and still paying the bills. I'm Sol Rex, and I'm revealing the 10 weirdest genetic superpowers that might be lurking in your body without you even knowing it. And if you have one, congrats, you're weird. But in an award-winning way. Number 10, hair that defies gravity and logic. You wake up, look in the mirror, and boom. Looks like you got into a fight with a power drill overnight. The reason? A double crown, that mysterious pair of hair whorls on your scalp that make every attempt at styling a guaranteed fail. It's like trying to brush a porcupine with a vacuum cleaner. This quirky detail, caused by a mutation in hair growth patterns, is so rare it shows up in less than 5% of people. In the US, they say folks with this are destined for greatness, or at least destined to wear hats forever. Sol Rex tip: skip the hair gel, buy a cool hat, and embrace your follicle chaos with dignity. Number 9, the extra rib. Nobody sees. You get an X-ray, and the doctor goes, that's not supposed to be there. Congrats, you've got a cervical rib. That's right. A stealth bone growing from the base of your neck, like your skeleton's trying to start a trend. Think of it as a bonus anatomy DLC no one asked for. About 1 in 200 Americans are born with this oddity. And while the name sounds exotic, side effects can include nerve compression, pain, and circulation issues. Still, at least you can say you're literally tougher boned than most. Sol Rex advice: if it hurts, see a doctor. If it doesn't, flaunt it like a trophy of genetic weirdness. Number 8, ear wiggling. Talent or glitch? You're chilling with your cousins, everyone's bored, and someone goes, check this out, and boom, they wiggle their ears without touching them. Everyone reacts like it's a Vegas magic trick. In truth, it's a leftover from our furry ancestors. Some people can still activate their auricular muscles thanks to a certain mutation, like a Windows update that didn't do anything, but never went away. Only 10–20% of Americans have this party trick. It's useless but oddly mesmerizing, like watching pimple-popping videos. Practical tip from Sol Rex: if you've got it, use it to win bar bets. If you don't force it. You don't want a neck cramp over your ear. Number 7, super smeller or super problem. You walk into a room and say, someone left tuna out at 9 a.m. and forgot the container. Everyone thinks you're being dramatic, but you know that smell is right there, screaming into your nose. You might have hyperosmia, a mutation that turns your sense of smell into military-grade radar. It's like having a beagle living in your nose, an emotionally sensitive, slightly hysterical beagle. This condition is more common in women and can be inherited. It may sound useful, but in the US, with fast food on every corner and crowded subways full of people skipping deodorant, it's borderline a curse. Sol Rex. Tip: keep a scented handkerchief on you and avoid long, crowded trips. Number 6, lashes like a star. You were born ready for a Maybelline ad, no mascara needed. Congrats! You have Distichiasis, a rare mutation that gives you 2 full rows of eyelashes. Yep, it's real. And nope, it's not all fun. It's like having fake lashes glued on forever. But they irritate, inflame, and sometimes block your vision. This condition is tied to a mutation in the FOXC2 gene. It's rare, looks great from afar, and is a total pain up close. Even Elizabeth Taylor had it. And yes, she was an icon, but she also spent a lot of time at the eye doctor. Sol Rex tip: enjoy the compliments, but don't skip the eye drops. Seeing clearly is always in style. Number 5, mosquitoes don't even bother. You're at a barbecue in Texas. Everyone's getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, except you. No itching, no bites, just chilling with your ribs like you're immune, because maybe you are. People with a mutation in the ABCC11 gene don't produce the chemical compound that attracts mosquitoes. To them, you're invisible, Like Wi-Fi the bugs can't detect, a summer-worthy superpower. This mutation also affects body odor and even earwax type. Yep, your DNA decides that too. Sol Rex advice: enjoy your genetic superiority, but don't rub it in. Jealousy bites harder than mosquitoes. Number 4, a master chef judges palate. You bite into a broccoli flore and make a face like you just ate a battery. Coffee tastes so bitter it might as well be black printer ink. Welcome to the world of supertasters, courtesy of the TAS2R38 gene. These sensory creatures experience flavors with the intensity of progressive rock in a monk's ears. In the US, it's estimated that about 25% of people are supertasters. They're the ones who think cilantro tastes like soap, complain that everything is too strong, and basically live at war with everyday cuisine. While others think, a hint of chocolate, you're having a transcendent experience of bitter cocoa with undertones of panic. Sol Rex tip: bring your own food to dinner parties and practice your delicious face so you don't offend your aunts. Number 3, little sleep, high output. While your friends are total zombies without at least 7 hours of sleep, you wake up after 4 and you're already baking bread, writing a novel, and hitting the gym. Sounds fake? It's genetic. People with a mutation in the DEC2 gene simply need less sleep. It's not insomnia, it's a superpower. It's like your brain is a Tesla, charges fast, performs like crazy, and even has autopilot for boring tasks. Researchers at the University of San Francisco found that these folks are more productive, less prone to depression, and constantly running in turbo mode. Of course, every gift has a downside, being surrounded by sleep-deprived people who secretly hate you. Sol Rex tip: use your extra time wisely and avoid saying, "Wow, you're still asleep." That might get you punched. Number 2, alien vision. Imagine seeing colors no one else can. A New York sunset turns into a psychedelic rave just for your eyes. That's tetrachromacy, a genetic mutation, almost always in women, that gives you a 4th cone in your eyes. While most people see 3 color channels, RGB, these lucky few see way more. It's like the world is an 8K HDR movie with a unicorn soundtrack. In the US, about 1 in 100 women are estimated to have tetrachromacy. One of them even helps paint companies develop colors no one else can perceive. Now that is a resume flex. Sol Rex tip: try not to shame your colorblind friends. And avoid starting marital fights with, "Yes, that wall is teal blue." Number 1, steel bones. You know those scenes where someone trips, hits the floor, and ends up with 3 broken bones just trying to stop the fall. Now imagine going through that, getting up, dusting yourself off, and walking away like an indestructible NPC. That's what happens if you've got a rare mutation in the LRP5 gene, people with bones as dense as reinforced concrete. Doctors in the US have been baffled by scans showing bones so thick they look like skeletal clickbait. It's basically like being born with vibranium bones in real life. These people don't break easily, have insanely high bone density, and frustrate orthopedic specialists who can't explain the sturdiness. Sure, it can cause complications like too much bone mass in odd places, but let's face it, if you're gonna have a genetic glitch, go with the unbreakable mode. Sol Rex advice: try extreme sports, but only for show. Because let's be honest, falling off a skateboard and walking away unharmed is way cooler than actually landing a trick. So still think your DNA is just a bunch of random letters? Maybe you're one of nature's prize-winning oddities, hiding a mutation that makes you a real-life X-Men character. Minus the costume, paycheck, and yes, still paying taxes. These genetic rarities prove our bodies are factories of amazing bugs. One tiny change in your gene sequence and suddenly you're mosquito-proof, sleepless, and tasting chocolate like a gourmet oracle. So before you assume you're 100% ordinary, take a closer look. You might be harboring a secret power, or at least a bizarre party trick like wiggling your ears. If you enjoyed this peek into real-life mutants, hit that subscribe button before the world ends. See you next time.